Jesse's attempts to reach out to journalists and bloggers, though largely ignored, eventually led to an unexpected breakthrough. One investigative reporter, intrigued by the inconsistencies in the media's portrayal of Mark's death, decided to dig deeper. This journalist, Sarah Blake, had a reputation for uncovering the truth behind murky situations, and she found Jesse's story intriguing despite the skepticism surrounding it. Sarah approached Jesse, offering a glimmer of hope. She was not only interested in his side of the story, but also in the discrepancies between the official account and the unsettling details Jesse had described. As Sarah began her own investigation, she encountered resistance from both the authorities and powerful entities that seemed intent on maintaining the sanitized version of events. Her pursuit of the truth uncovered disturbing evidence, traces of tampering with the appliances in Mark's apartment, and inconsistencies in the police reports. Sarah's findings hinted at a cover-up, possibly tied to a larger, more complex scheme involving corporate interests or political connections. As she delved deeper, she encountered threats and obstructions, suggesting that powerful forces were working to keep the true nature of Mark's death buried. Jesse, still grappling with his own guilt and the distorted media narrative, began to find a semblance of hope through Sarah's investigation. Her persistence and bravery rekindled his desire for justice, not just for himself, but for Mark, whose death had been overshadowed by a misleading story. Meanwhile, the conspiracy theories continued to proliferate online, feeding into the growing speculation about the case. Some saw Sarah's investigation as proof of a larger conspiracy, while others were skeptical, convinced it was just another wild theory. Amidst this chaos, Sarah's work began to shine through. Her articles, backed by concrete evidence and a compelling narrative, started gaining traction, attracting public attention and media coverage. As Sarah's investigation brought more attention to the case, the authorities were forced to reopen the investigation. The renewed scrutiny revealed more about the Nexus's role and the broader implications of its influence. Jesse's life became increasingly intertwined with Sarah's quest for the truth, and together they began to uncover the sinister forces behind the cover-up. The revelation of the Nexus's influence and the true nature of Mark's death began to reshape public perception. The media, initially resistant to the new narrative, gradually shifted its focus as more evidence came to light. Jesse's role in the tragedy, while still painful, was now seen in a new light, one where his actions were part of a larger, more complex scenario manipulated by unseen forces. As the layers of deception were peeled back, Jesse and Sarah found themselves at the forefront of a battle for truth and justice. The road ahead was fraught with challenges, but for the first time, Jesse felt a sense of purpose. The quest to expose the real story, unravel the Nexus's grip, and seek redemption provided him with a glimmer of hope amidst the darkness that had enveloped his life.